eager to share this one with you guys. Right before I started the channel, I repaired a set of these chairs, but not actually the full set. I think there were one or two left, and the owner just brought it to me to go ahead and fix as I did the others. It's a nice chair. It's a white oak, and there's generally nothing about it right offhand that's terrible. But the client bought these when he lived in Germany, and so it's a some of the German solid oak that we hear a lot about. The problem is that the joinery on this chair is pretty terrible. Specifically, it's the glue. The way that these chairs were glued was clearly done in a factory setting, and somebody was attempting to cut as many corners as they could, in their budget. So what they ended up doing was instructing some poor soul to put one dab of glue in the very back of the mortise of each mortise, and that's it. In some cases, you'll see when I pull this apart, it's going to look almost as if somebody has just barely brushed on glue onto the tenon and then shoved it in there with maybe a single drop of glue in the mortise. This is a perfect lesson in how to completely coat a mortise and tenon joint in glue before clamping together, because in just a matter of years, if you don't glue the joints properly, in a matter of years, these joints are going to come completely apart like these have. Every single chair in this set is exactly the same. Every single chair was loose in the same ways. Every single chair was glued in the same way. The quality of the PVA glue used in this is also pretty terrible, but I can't say exactly what it was, and I'm also not going to directly shame the factory in Germany where this was made. They may not even exist anymore. I don't know, but hear a lot about German woodwork, hear a lot about German joinery and the quality of German woodwork. And while the overall quality of this chair is fantastic, the joinery itself is woefully insufficient. I want to diss on the Germans because they do have a great reputation, but in this particular instance, it's just a great example of why spending that little bit of extra money on the appropriate amount of glue really goes a long way. See, that took no effort whatsoever. That just popped right out. Let's go ahead and remove the seat. Shit. Aside from dropping that on the floor, that went well. I really want you to get in there and see this. There's basically no glue on this joint. You can see in the back here, around this way, there's just a slightest amount of glue right there on the end of the joint. Same with this one. Over here. I'll be honest, it's one of the things that makes repairing these chairs very easy because I don't have to remove a lot of glue. These are the insides of the mortises. You can see there's virtually no glue on the sides. There's glue in the bottom, just a tad, but virtually no glue on the sides of each mortise. Same here, just a little bit there. It's really sad considering everything else about this chair's design is very lovely. And really, that's all there is to it. It's a pretty straightforward job. She's all glued back together. She's waxed. She's ready to roll. Again, you know, we can say a lot about the engineering of a piece of furniture, but as humans, we regularly forfeit engineering soundness for style, and that's perfectly fine. Not every piece of furniture is meant to last 1,000 years, but this chair should last a couple more hundred, especially now that it's glued up properly. And yeah, I wish it a long, happy life with its along with its other chair partners and whatnot. So anyway, thanks for watching.